Welcome to CFPB. I just want to touch base with you real briefly and let you know how the day has gone here the first day in my role as acting director. It was extraordinarily smooth and professional. Had a chance to meet today with the senior leadership team, the top 6 or 7 folks here at CFPB, and then met again in the afternoon with a broader group, probably 3 or 4 dozen folks. I'll tell you pretty much the same thing I told them, and then I'll take a couple questions. Which is, this is an ordinary course of business in Washington, D.C. What you're witnessing today at CFPB happens at every single agency, every single couple of years, which is a transition. It just so happens that CFPB has never been through a transition before. It was inevitable at some point. It was either going to be now or in July that Mr. Cordray left and Mr. Trump was going to get a chance, President Trump was going to get a chance to put someone in this position. So I had a chance to walk through with a lot of folks here who had not been through transition what they should expect. They should expect that this agency will stay open. Rumors that I'm going to set the place on fire or blow it up or lock the doors are completely false. I'm a member of the executive branch of government. We intend to execute the laws of the United States, including the provisions of Dodd-Frank that govern the CFPB. That being said, the way we go about it, the way we interpret it, the way we enforce it will be dramatically different under the current administration than it was under the last. Anybody who thinks that a Trump administration CFPB would be the same as an Obama administration Trump CFPB is simply being naive. Elections have consequences at every agency, and that includes the CFPB. I don't have specifics yet on how that's going to translate into action in terms of that new attitude that we're taking here at CFPB in light of the fact that the Trump administration is now in charge. But I will tell you the same thing I told these folks today is what's happening immediately. Effective today, we've put something similar in place here to what we did across the entire executive branch at the outset of the administration. I think at the outset of the administration we did a 90-day hiring freeze. We put a 30-day hiring freeze here at CFPB. Probably more importantly, we put a 30-day immediate freeze on any new rules, regulation, and guidance. Anything that's in the pipeline stops for at least 30 days while I get a chance to see exactly what's going on and kick the tires here at the Bureau. Additionally, there'll be no payments out of the civil penalties fund for at least 30 days while I get a chance to see what's happening with that. I think there's in excess of $50 million in that fund, and I want to give a handle on what that fund is all about before we start making any distributions.
Did he give you a sense of how long he expects you to be in this temporary position?
I think that's probably going to be up to the Senate more than anybody else. I know that the President is interested in naming a permanent replacement as quickly as possible and as quickly as the quality of the candidates allows. My guess is you'll see fairly swift movement on that. That being said, swift movement on the President's part has very rarely translated into swift movement on the Senate's part, so we'll see how long it actually takes.